Greetings everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the Coins Alert channel. I am Rich and I am once again making another video on XRP today. As always, I am with you. Let me take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a nice day today, no matter where you are in this amazing globe. This is going to be a discussion on XRP. Please note that this graphic is only for a single day. Just about 53 cents is what we are currently sitting on. XRP had a day that was relatively eventful, although there was no significant price change. Earlier, we had a decline as a direct result of this right here. Fear that China will invade Taiwan causes stock prices to decline. In addition, the cryptocurrency market, of course, has also retreated. And there are a lot of folks who believe that Ethereum ought to be sitting at a price that is easily higher than $5,000 right now. The SEC has given its approval to 8 Ethereum exchange-traded funds ETFs, including BlackRock and Fidelity. As of right now, however, it is merely an announcement. As of yet, there has been no trading. Ethereum exchange-traded funds ETFs have not yet received complete approval. In order for trading to begin, the SEC must first give its approval to the S-1 filings submitted by the issuers. This could take up to 10 days to complete. It is now common knowledge that the price of ETH is going to skyrocket. My prediction is that there will be an increase in the cost of the item. This might very well be the beginning of the alternative season as well. That is already a topic of conversation among people. Watch what transpires from this point forward. Another thing that happened was that people were talking about this, and there is some confusion over this. However, my 401k is held in Fidelity. It would be helpful if someone could explain why the ticker symbol for XRP is TOSRF, and why it states that there are 21 shares of Ripple XRP ETP trading at $14.78 8. People are now exposed to XRP as a result of this opportunity. That's equivalent to $14.78 8. A swimming pool can be seen here. You can see this illustration by Chad Stinggraber. With that, 21 shares of Ripple XRP ETP. Therefore, it displays the price as $17.48 8. The price that is being referenced is still only 60 cents. Simply said, this has caused a great deal of misunderstanding. As of right now, this has been going on for more than 3 years. We were aware of these ETPs as far back as the year 2021. I continue to be of the opinion that there is no need for an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP. It is planned that XRP will operate on its own utility. On the other hand, I wanted to make some of that uncertainty obvious. This is a really significant event. Coinbase has resumed trading of XRP in the New York market. Defeats in court that the SEC has suffered affected this decision. XRP is once again available for purchase and sale by investors. And that is a really significant amount. There were a great number of people in New York who looked forward to this happening. I am aware of a few individuals from New York who have stated that they have finished using Coinbase. There is no more XRP for them. It would appear that we have returned to the state that we were in before to the beginning of the rippling SEC lawsuit. Coinbase is the place to go in New York to purchase XRP. The FIT21 Act places a limit of 10% of the poor's annual income or 10% of their net worth on the amount of digital assets that they can purchase. At retail, FIT21 is a con that prevents customers from freely purchasing whatever they want, whenever they want, and in whatever quantity they want. However, this is not the case. Refuted. This pertains to crypto asset securities that are presented as formal securities in accordance with the framework that is outlined in the framework. There is an exemption that allows sales to go place without the formal approval process of the SEC if the items in question are securities. Therefore, it is dependent on 2 factors. First, whether or not it is a security, and second, whether or not you are attempting to obtain an exemption, in which case the limit will be applicable. To be honest, a great number of people were also curious about that. People continue to assert that the FIT21 Act will only have a negative impact on the retail industry. The retail industry is not negatively affected by anything that I found in there. As well as that, I went over it several times. In all honesty, I was looking for something that they were attempting to sneak past, but I haven't been able to find it yet. It's possible that the way I'm reading the document is causing me to misinterpret what's being said. On the other hand, if something does occur, I will most certainly let you all know about it. The kaboom. It's astonishing news. The attorney emphasizes the decision made by Judge Torres that XRP is not deemed to be a security kind. XRPs. Non-security categorization is firmly established thanks to Torres' decision, which is supported by the FIT21 bill. Indeed, this is what is written inside the FIT21 bill. Specific digital assets that were sold in accordance with an investment contract are subject to this treatment. A digital asset that is sold or transferred, or that is intended to be sold or transferred, in accordance with an investment contract is not and does not take on the characteristics of a security as a consequence of being sold or transferred in any other manner in accordance with that investment contract. Additionally, a great number of individuals are of the opinion that the Ripple vs. SEC case, which is still ongoing at the present time, will eventually result in XRP being classified as a security. On the other hand, that is no longer the subject of the case at all. We were able to obtain clarity regarding XRP. In no way is it a security. The case between Ripple and the SEC is currently in the remedy stage. In order to determine the nature of the settlement that Ripple will be required to pay to the SEC, they are conducting research. When that occurs, the matter will be closed with no further action. According to Brad Garlinghouse, indeed, this has held up really well over the years. These days, more than ever before, we are witnessing the political liability that Gensler has become to the administration of Vice President Joe Biden. It is because of this that 71 Democrats came out of their respective parties to endorse FIT21. It is only the beginning of our journey. You know, it was good to see them join together and embrace this idea so that innovation can move forward and we can get a clear road forward for cryptocurrency. There is a clear path forward for crypto. Right now, we are quite near to having crypto legislation. During this year, a great number of other measures are likely to be approved as well, mostly due to the fact that nobody in Washington wants to be anti-cryptocoin anymore. Are you seriously under the impression that any politician would wish to lose their position simply because they are fighting against cryptocurrency? I don't believe that to be the case. It is imperative that any legislation that needs to be approved be passed this year. The reason for this is that this year is going to be fantastic in a lot of different ways. We are building a pro-crypto army in Congress, said Senator Cynthia Lummis of the United States of America. Exactly the same thing is taking place. All of a sudden, individuals who were previously opposed to cryptocurrency, even politicians who were previously opposed to cryptocurrency, are now embracing cryptocurrency. Aside from Elizabeth Warren, of course, and we are all aware of the company that she works for, some of the largest banks. But as I mentioned earlier, this is an election year. Anything that needs to be passed at this moment will be shoved through in a very short amount of time. And I continue to believe that we will have regulations in place for cryptocurrencies before the next election. Afterwards, there was this. At first, I actually believed that this was a hoax. At a time when the president is having trouble gaining support from younger voters, Biden ran a campaign to employ me as manager? My judgment, according to the Washington Times, is that it is too little, too late. Young investors and voters in the United States will not forget the fact that they saw the Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler wreak havoc on the cryptocurrency business. The events that have transpired over the course of the past 3 years are not going to be forgotten by anyone. Afterwards, there was this. We are not able to win re-election. It is impossible for us to win this re-election. Only Donald Trump can be re-elected to office. What he actually said is beyond my comprehension. Put your ears to it. The transformation of a campaign that focuses on negative attacks into one that. What we are looking for, since we are unable to win re-election. It is impossible for us to win this re-election. My apologies. Only Donald Trump can be re-elected to office. In all honesty, I believe that was the plan from the beginning. Moreover, this is my point of view. That being said, we are aware that the SEC action against Ripple has to get underway in order for them to be able to slow down Ripple and XRP. Back then, they were not prepared for a new financial system to be implemented. While everything was going on, we also elected a new president. 2021 was the year he took office. As a result, the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC has been cracking down on cryptocurrency for the past 3 years.